Hey everybody, welcome to This Week in Rewards right here on the RWRDS Canada YouTube channel. This week we're covering August 5th through to August 11th. For most people, Monday was a holiday, so it is a shorter week. There wasn't a ton again. It's been like 3 or 4 weeks now where we don't have, a lot to cover. There's usually, something significant every week, but, it's not like, pre-summer where there's so much that we get to cover. But that's typical of the summer season because so many people are traveling and are off. But now we're coming up, it's August 11th, so we're not too far away from lots that will be happening after the Labor Day long weekend. But let's get right into things this week. First thing we're going to cover the main thing that we published on RWRDS Canada. Not really new news, but it was the ending soon of the TD Aeroplan co-brand card offers. So this is for the TD Aeroplan Visa Infinite card and the TD Aeroplan Visa Infinite Privilege card. These card offers right now are the biggest ever in terms of points offered on both those cards, up to 70,000 points for the Aeroplan Infinite and up to 115,000 Aeroplan bonus points for the Infinite Privilege. Both these offers are only available until September 5th. And now if you have not followed RWRDS Canada for a while, are new to our channel, are new to the website, you'll notice that I usually do a push on card offers that are ending soon if those offers are not going to be better after that end date, whether they're going to be extended beyond that or if the offer is not going to be as big. And so now you're noticing this little push here on the TD Aeroplan co-brand cards. Now it's just the Infinite and Infinite Privilege. These offers will not be extended after September 5th, and I can tell you they will not be as good. I can't tell you exactly what the new offers will be. I mean, they're going to be good, pretty decent, still, up there in probably, in the neighborhood of being some of the best offers in the market, but not as good as these best ever bonuses that we see right now. So this is a heads up to everybody. If you've been, had your eye on the Aeroplan Infinite or Aeroplan Infinite Privilege, you have a little under a month to grab them with these big bonuses. What else can I tell you about them? Aeroplan Visa Infinite card, the most popular co-brand Aeroplan card in Canada, gets you your first check bag free, Aeroplan preferred pricing when you're redeeming for Aeroplan awards. Overall, I mean, we rank it as the best airline card in Canada and the second best card in Canada overall. So you're not going to go wrong with getting this card, and it has that big bonus of up to 70,000 points right now. You do have to pay the first year annual fee, but this compares to the 50,000 points with first year free that they had before this offer came out. This offer is actually worth a little bit more because those extra 20,000 points, or actually, sorry, it was 15,000 points. It was 55,000, I believe, was previous bonus. Somebody can you can mention it in the comments below if I got that wrong. I'm trying to go from memory here. But anyways, the way it worked out is that if you even paying the annual fee and 70,000 points, the value is worth more than the previous bonus without paying the annual fee in the first year. The Aeroplan Infinite Privilege is up to 115,000 points. This one, you do have to pay the annual fee. I mean, I've never seen an annual fee waiver on an ultra premium card that charges, that's charging, what is this one, $5.99 a year, right? Charging that much for a card. So you don't get a waiver on that. But again, huge benefits with that card. A lot of almost elite status like benefits. So if you're looking for more of just that everyday Aeroplan card, Visa Infinite's the one to look at. Visa Infinite Privilege if you're looking for more benefits and things to to enhance your travels with Air Canada. So yeah, so those offers are only available in place until September 5th. I'll put links below to those blog posts and to those cards so you can check them out. But yeah, just a heads up, I'll be pushing these for a little bit here over this month because they are ending on September 5th and they will not be extended. You may be asking, well, what about the other TD cards that are offers that are ending on September 5th? Well, I'm not discussing them, so that tells you something. Something like the first class travel and the cashback infinite, you don't see me making a push on those. So, I think you can extrapolate what's going to happen on September 6th with those cards. Again, I can't tell you exactly what's happening, but I think most people should be able to take a pretty educated guess. So that's the TD card offers. While we're on the topic of Aeroplan, why don't we just go right into the other big thing this week, and that was the Air Canada bonus that we posted. It was just actually today, the 11th, for flights to New Zealand. And what we see here is members can earn up to 25,000 bonus Aeroplan points for flying between Canada and Auckland. So I mean, they only fly out of Vancouver, so but connecting anywhere from Canada through Vancouver to Auckland. After you register for this offer and book during the promotional period, you can earn this bonus. It's 10,000 points for economy class, 25,000 bonus points for premium economy and business class. And now that's for either a round trip or 2 one-ways. If you only do one way and don't do a return, you're not going to earn the bonus. So, or if you don't do 2 one-ways, I guess to Auckland, I guess you'd be returning anyway somehow. So, anyways, but just know it's either 1 round trip or 2 one-ways to earn the bonuses. It's only for new bookings from the date the promotion started, which I believe was August 7th in their terms and conditions. So it's only bookings after August 7th that count, and you have till August 29th to book this offer and register and then book for travel in October, from October through to March next year. So it's summer season in New Zealand, which is great. So great time to visit. Of course, it's a little bit of a slower season for us. So that's why that bonus is there. And now, some people always ask me, well, why does Air Canada only award new bookings? What about people who already have bookings to New Zealand or for any other bonus for that matter? So, I mean, Air Canada has now done this for, it's got to be at least a half dozen years, if not longer, that they put out these bonus offers for new bookings only. Other airlines followed suit and do it because it's not about rewarding loyalty. It's about trying to generate extra or incremental business or keeping travelers from moving to other airlines when they are looking to book. The amount of verbal backlash I've seen or heard about this over the years is quite big, especially from the Aeroplan members, because that's what we focus on. From those who have traveled, who book travel before a promotion like this comes up and they can't register for it. Now, some airlines do let you do it. Air Canada does not. Basically, I get it. I get why members are mad. Why should they not be rewarded for being loyal? But Air Canada and other airlines, work this way because they already have your money, right? You have the booking. Why should they reward you for it? Well, I'm in the boat that they should be rewarding you for it, even if you book beforehand, because it's long-term loyalty. Giving those members who are already traveling that bonus shows you care about them, and it bodes well, and those travelers will be more loyal to you. They'll be happy. They may not jump ship to another airline. But by not providing this bonus, you're going to irk some of the travelers. Give the bonus to all of them. At least register. Back in the day, it used to be where there was a bonus for a flight, everybody would earn it. I remember as a kid earning double miles on a flight to Frankfurt. That's when Aeroplan was still miles. Because the technology wasn't there that members had to register for an offer. They just put out an offer saying all flights to Frankfurt earn double miles. So I didn't even know about it at that time. I was young, wasn't full into the points and miles things. But then when I got my statement, and this is when they mailed statements still, it shows you how old I am. I got the statement at the end of the month. There was the mileage, the base mileage for Calgary to Frankfurt, and a bonus of the exact same amount of miles because it was double miles. And that was the full amount of miles at that time. Didn't matter what your fare class was. It was, those were the days of racking up a lot more miles on flights, especially on the cheaper tickets, which of course, now is not so much the case. But anyways, I wish for you guys, for Aeroplan members who already have flights booked to Auckland, I wish you could earn this bonus, but unfortunately that's not the case with Air Canada. You're not going to be able to do it. I guess, there's the option of canceling your flight and booking again, but then there's potential of change fees, difference in fare. Only if you're going to save money would I do it and then go for the bonus miles. If it's going to cost you, I wouldn't bother with it. So, yeah. But anyways, kind of went on a negative tip there about the whole rewarding loyalty and how airlines. I mean, Air Canada's not the only one that does it. It's kind of, I can't say it's across the board. On frequent flyer bonuses, I track airline bonuses for over 170 programs, and I'd say we see this maybe from a quarter of the airlines at the most, where it's new bookings only. Most of them do just reward the bonuses to everybody, whether you've booked before the promotion started or after. So yeah, I digress. Let's move on. Let's go on to the next thing. So another bonus. This one is for online shopping. Air Miles launched their back to school bonus for shopping via Air Miles shops. So this is your online shopping portal with Air Miles. 150 miles 150 bonus Air Miles reward miles when you spend $150 in one transaction. So it has to be one purchase, $150 more, you're going to get that 150 bonus miles. It's actually a really good bonus on their end. The last time they ran a one transaction bonus, I think it was only 100 miles. So now it's 150. Perfect timing for back to school, especially if you have big shopping, electronics. You know, right now at the time of recording this, Apple was 5 times miles through Air Miles shop. So like if you're buying some Apple products or Lenovo, any of those big ticket items, or even Staples or anything like that, take a look at Air Miles shops. I mean, if you shop, especially right at that like kind of $150 level, that's like getting 1 mile for every dollar you spend. That's 20 times more miles than you normally would get. So this is a really, really decent bonus from Air Miles. I know a lot of our readers and viewers aren't too fond of Air Miles anymore, but they're making efforts. They're trying, and this is a big bonus, especially if you have cash miles. If you're collecting to cash miles, this is something you can earn and cash out pretty quickly, because Air Miles has become a lot better at posting miles. So yeah, a decent bonus. It's good till September 4th. Does not include any of those like 5 times miles like the Apple one. So if you do spend $150 at Apple, I think you'd end up with about 185 miles, including this 150 mile bonus. So that's pretty decent. It's a $20 return on a $150 spend. So something to consider for sure. So check it out. Again, link will be below. That's your Air Miles bonus. I'll just do a couple more things in this week's episode. The next one we're going to cover is the RBC ION cards. That's the one I was thinking of. So these guys, we have the ION Plus and ION card have new increased welcome bonuses. These are the same bonuses that were out a few months ago, and then they went back to what I think was their base bonus. The ION Plus card, the higher end one, which is still a low fee card, it's $4 a month, $48 a year, sees a 12,000 point bonus awarded on approval, if I'm not mistaken. Same with the ION card, which is 6,000 points. That's the beauty of RBC bonuses. No minimum spend usually required, not even a purchase required. You get it on approval. So these are 12,000, 6,000. These are okay bonuses in the big picture. Nothing huge, but not bad. I mean, for a no fee card and a low fee card, especially, the best value is when you take those points and convert them to WestJet rewards. I mean, the 12,000 points is 120 WestJet dollars, 6,000 points is 60 WestJet dollars. So pretty decent bonuses there. I mean, these cards are considered RBC's lifestyle rewards cards. They have a travel component. They don't like to call them travel cards, since their main push or redemption item that they like for that card is gift cards. And they are the cards with the increased earn rates. They actually have higher earn rates than the higher end premium Avion portfolio cards. But on the flip side, they are quite poor on the redemption side. So they actually end up being anywhere from roughly equal to the Avion cards to worse. Except for those WestJet conversion options. That stays the same. The saving grace for these ION cards is that the points earned on them can be converted 1-to-1 to higher Avion cards. So the Avion Infinite, Avion Platinum, Infinite Privilege. So if you have both, you can convert them over to there, or if you eventually upgrade your account to one of those points will go 1-to-1, and in that case, they become even more valuable. Are they the most valuable in the market? No, but they're that 3 points per dollar on the ION Plus card, when you can get the better or higher Avion Elite redemption rates, or the conversion to like airlines like British Airways and that's very competitive. So that's something to consider. I actually just completed a review of the ION Plus card that went out beginning of this week as well. So I'll put a link to that as well. And I go into detail about all this, about how on its own the card is an average card. It's decent, but nothing to write home about, unless you have an Avion Elite version card, like an Avion card where it's Avion Elite, or if you upgrade later on, or you convert to WestJet. And then the card is the standout card, pretty darn close. So it's something to consider, the ION Plus, even the ION card as a no-fee card, kind of a tertiary card in your wallet. Not a bad idea if you take into account those better value options. And I'll put a link below to the review of the card, since it goes into quite good detail, and you can even extrapolate. I mean, it's all the reviews for the Ion Plus card, but you can kind of extrapolate it to the Ion card. It's just a little bit of difference in the earn rates. So yeah, check that out. And that's really all I wanted to discuss this week. There's a few little other news items. Stash Hotel Rewards added a new hotel in Courtenay, BC. They continue to grow. I'd love to hear from any of our BC followers, viewers, readers, if you guys have been staying at these independent boutique hotels in BC that are part of the Stash Rewards programs. Have you been collecting the points? Stash made an effort in Canada years ago and then left, and over the past year and a half is making a big inroads. I think they're up to 8 hotels now, and there will be over 10 shortly. They have about 3 more coming soon, all in BC. They're making, I don't know what's going on there. I did see them listed, I believe, on the Tourism BC site or some sort of site in BC. So maybe there's a little bit of incentive there from tourism marketing dollars to help Stash Rewards establish a presence with these boutique hotels. I don't know for sure. I'll do a little more investigating, and once I find out, I'll definitely pass that on if anybody's interested. This is something that interests me, right? Loyalty is my life. Loyalty programs and how they operate and how they work. So I'm gonna check that out for myself to see if I can figure out this big push from Stash Hotel Rewards in BC, and will we see them push beyond BC? I believe Stash. I'm gonna have to check my contacts. It was started by an ex-Expedia guy. And so I'm going to see if I still have him in my contacts and reach out if he's still running, the head of the program, and maybe talk to him. It's been many years since I talked to him, and maybe I can get him on the podcast or something to discuss Stash Hotel Rewards and their expansion in Canada. So I'll put a link below to kind of Stash. You can learn about the program. They have some free points offers, not a lot, but something to help out once you start earning more points if you're part of that program. Yeah, I'll leave it there. I think that's a long enough episode for this week. Be sure to hit the like button, the notification button, subscribe to our channel. Help us grow this weekly newscast on Canadian loyalty rewards and credit cards and everything to do with that and travel. Just the things we love. The things that, if you're watching this, you must love points, miles, travel. So be sure, do everything you can to help us out. Share the video, like it, hit that notification button, subscribe. Thank you very much, and I will talk to you guys next week.